tech company in Mason is adding 200 jobs and doubling the size of its manufacturing plant.
Ohio Governor John Kasich was there for the announcement and says these are the sort of high-paying jobs this state is trying to attract. We do have team coverage tonight on the announcement. Both Carol Williams and Tom McKee are there with how things are changing. Carol?
Well, Tanya and Clyde, jobs are always good news, but what the governor and the city of Mason are especially excited about are the kinds of jobs that are being created here at Intelligrated. We're talking about engineering and technical jobs, some of which can pay as much as $80,000 a year. I interviewed the governor one-on-one this afternoon, and we'll have that at 6 o'clock. I talked to him about something called the skills gap or the jobs gap and what he's planning to do about that, and also how he's dealing with the defeat of issue 2. But Tom McKee was also here for today's announcement, and he has some more details about Intelligrated and what these jobs mean.
Well, Carol, this is a fascinating place. I mean, this is the demonstration area of Intelligrated automated materials handling systems right behind me here. Now, this is a company that was founded in 2001 with 17 people just weeks before 9/11. It survived that, plus the economic recession, now has 800 employees. Today's announcement will bring that to 1,000 locally and 2,000 around the world. Now, Governor Kasich came to Mason to see for himself the sort of automation that the company produces. The new jobs and the plant are the result of a $15 million joint economic incentive package put together by the state of Ohio and the city of Mason. The governor asked how many of the employees in the audience were engineers, and virtually every hand was raised. That's hardware, software, mechanical engineers, plus project management professionals as well.
One of the things that we have to do in our state is continue to put out these kind of very highly skilled, trained, smart people out of our institutions, not just males who can do it, but female software and hardware and mechanical engineers as well. Because what they do is they think into the future.
I would love to see better training coming out of tech schools, 2-year colleges, 4-year colleges. We do get some great people. It is tough getting enough. We are finding we have to run more of our own training programs.
Now, ground should be broken on the plant expansion early next year, and the 200 jobs, well, they should be in place within 3 years. Of course, we're back live here in Mason. And Carol, the average amount of salary for these jobs is about $55,000. That includes all different ranges. You talked about the engineers being 80, but this is 55. It's a pretty good wage for a company.
It's definitely good, and I thought that was interesting what Chris Cole had to say about training, because I talked a little bit more about that with Governor John Kasich, and we'll have my interview with the governor coming up at 6 o'clock. Tanya and Clyde?
All right, thank you, Carol and Tom.